Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, namaku Dinda Dwi Ramawati dari kelas 11 MIPA 2 SMA Sains Al-Quran, Pondok Pesantren Wahid Hasyim Yogyakarta. Jadi di video ini aku bakal nge-review materi tentang alat-alat optik. Alat optik adalah alat-alat yang salah satu atau lebih komponennya menggunakan benda optik, misalnya cermin, lensa, atau prisma. Alat optik memanfaatkan prinsip pemantulan dan atau pembiasan cahaya. Ada beberapa alat optik, antara lain adalah kacamata, kamera, mikroskop, juga teleskop. Contoh yang pertama adalah kacamata. Benda yang akrab dengan kehidupan sehari-hari kita ini punya peran sangat penting bagi para penderita rabun atau glasses user. Jadi, gimana sih cara kerja kacamata itu?
How do glasses work?
They work very hard to make us look intelligent and studious.
No. Huh? When light from an object reaches our eyes, the cornea and lens refract the light. In a person having perfect vision, the refracted light is accurately focused on the retina. The retina then sends information to the brain, informing it about the object. However, in some people, the light does not get properly focused on the retina, causing blurry vision. When light gets focused before the retina, the defect is called myopia. Myopia can be corrected using glasses having concave lenses. Whereas, when light gets focused behind the retina, the defect is called hyperopia or hypermetropia. Hypermetropia can be corrected using glasses having convex lenses. Apart from these, there are other defects also like presbyopia and astigmatism, which can also be corrected using glasses having appropriate lenses.
Nah, setelah nonton animasi tadi, kita bisa tahu kan, jadi sebenarnya prinsip kerja kacamata adalah membantu untuk menempatkan bayangan agar tepat jatuh di retina. Contoh yang kedua adalah kamera. Kamera yang kita pakai sehari-hari ternyata juga contoh dari alat-alat optik ya. Jadi, gimana sih cara kerjanya? Yuk cari tahu.
How does a camera work, though?
Well, a camera works the same way as your eyes, Alex. The diaphragm of the camera is like the iris of your eye, and it determines the amount of light entering the camera. Behind that, there are lenses. Light bends when it travels at different speed through different mediums, such as from air to glass. The light is then focused to a central point. When you click on the shutter button, the movable mirror flips upward in the camera. The light stops when it reaches the film in the camera or the retina in your eye. Each forms an inverted image.
Jadi, kesimpulan dari animasi tadi adalah, pada prinsipnya, cara kerja kamera itu nggak jauh beda sama mata kita, yaitu mengumpulkan cahaya lalu difokuskan agar tepat jatuh di sensor cahaya. Contoh yang ketiga adalah mikroskop. Benda yang familiar kita temuin di laboratorium ini ternyata juga contoh dari alat-alat optik loh. Mikroskop membantu banget buat kita bisa ngelihat benda-benda mikroskopis. Jadi, gimana sih cara kerja mikroskop ini?
How does a microscope work? A microscope works much like a telescope. An objective lens gathers light and focuses it inside the body of the microscope. Then the eyepiece lens, called the ocular lens, magnifies the tightly compressed light up to the size of your eye. On a telescope, you generally exchange the ocular lens to change magnification power. On a microscope, you change the objective lens and the ocular lens, and multiply the magnification factors to determine the total visual magnification. The objective lens of a microscope is more spherical, which is what gives it a tight focal length. The ocular lens often has another lens attached, with a negligible magnification level. Its purpose is to flip the image, so the viewer is not observing it inverted or upside down.
Contoh yang terakhir adalah teleskop. Teleskop atau yang akrab disebut teropong bintang ini pertama kali ditemukan pada tahun 1608 oleh Hans Lippershey. Teleskop juga merupakan salah satu contoh dari alat-alat optik yang fungsi utamanya adalah mengumpulkan cahaya lalu memfokuskannya lebih besar daripada diameter aslinya. Biar lebih jelas, yuk simak videonya.
how exactly does this work? So telescopes are also made of two lenses, two biconvex lenses, one called the objective and one called the eyepiece. Now the only difference here is that the objective has a larger focal length and the eyepiece has a smaller focal length. We'll come to why in some time. So what happens is, the objective receives pallid rays because the object is extremely far off, so it's almost at infinity. So these pallid rays are focused by the objective, and it forms a real inverted and diminished image. Now the thing is, the eyepiece is placed in such a way that this image is formed at the focus of the eyepiece itself. So therefore, the eyepiece forms a virtual, inverted and magnified image of this particular image. Why? Because this image acts as an object for the eyepiece, right? And why is the image inverted? Because this image also is inverted. So as I said, you finally end up having a virtual, inverted and magnified image. Now, if you see, you can see that the angle subtended by this image at the eye is greater than the angle that the object subtended at the eye. So therefore, this is why when you see through a telescope, it looks like the object is much closer. And that's how telescopes work.
Oke, itu tadi review materi alat-alat optik dari aku. Semoga bermanfaat buat kita semua. Lebih dan kurangnya mohon maaf. And last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.